OHAYOU-PI, you fiends. OHAYOU-PI, you fiends. It is I, Euphenia Himemin, and welcome back to my channel. And oh my gosh, I gotta sneeze, but it won't come out. Anywhoosies, what's up, everybody? I hope that you've been doing so good. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. We're halfway through the week, you guys. Hope that you all had a really chill and relaxing holiday. Oh my gosh. Where'd that come from? Okay. Well, anyways, hope that you guys had a, chill holiday. I wanted to take today to just kind of talk with you guys because I completely missed talking to you guys on Monday because I wasn't feeling good. I don't know what that was about. I was literally just, what is it? I was like indisposed for the whole day. My stomach was just hurting so bad. I couldn't do stuff. I was sleeping all day, and all I could eat for dinner was soup and crackers, and it made me sad because that's not what I wanted for dinner. But that was all I could tolerate, I guess. It was just a sad day. But other than that, I think I'm back to feeling like myself. I've had pasta 2 days in a row. Now I'm kind of pastaed out. I think maybe tomorrow I want something different for dinner, and I don't know what yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so few things. As you can see, there's no schedule this week because I wasn't feeling good, as I said, but I'm still streaming. And Friday, I have to see if it'll be Friday or Saturday. I will let you guys know before the days come. Friday or Saturday. One of those days, I will be doing a Sonic karaoke. Don't forget that, Sonic karaoke. I haven't made the thumbnail yet. Please don't yell at me. But I will be doing Sonic karaoke. And Sonic karaoke is literally me just singing songs from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. So, like I said, that includes some of the well-known favorites like Escape from the City and Live and Learn. And I feel like a lot of the songs came from Sonic Adventure 2 specifically, but there are those songs that came from that game. And then there are things like Seven Rings. That song's lit. Just Live and Learn like 30 times. Oh my gosh, that would actually be very interesting. That would be a very interesting stream. Literally just Live and Learn. Like, I know of a Vtuber who is it? Gigi Mooding? Gigi. Oh god, so you guys know the song by Earth, Wind and Fire. It's the Do You Remember the 21st night of September? She literally sang that on the 21st of September, and I think she sung it like several times, and I think that was the only thing she sang in that stream. Now that song's in my head. Yeah. It'd be crazy if she only sung it 21 times though. that was almost 8 hours. She sang that song for almost 8 hours. Jeez Louise. But Live and Learn would be an interesting song to just sing over and over. Like, is the Sonic song even called Seven Rings? I feel like that is not what it's called. I was like, what's it called? Song. It looks like it's called Seven Rings in Hand. Okay. I thought it was called something like very different. Like I was like, oh, I should actually be called I don't know, Night of the Wind or something. And I will tell you guys, so like in my learning and in my research for Sonic songs to add to my, you know, karaoke playlist, I stumbled upon Amy Rose's like her theme song. And I feel like if you've played enough Sonic games, you know what I'm talking about. So it's the one that's like la 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 la. Like I have that stuck in my head, and I'm mad because that was my least favorite song that I listened to, because I listened to the full version and it was kind of weird and stalkery and creepy, and I was like, I don't want to sing this song. And yeah, I don't even know like what to say about that, besides the fact that I probably won't sing that. So please don't get upset with me. And it was kind of weird and stalkery and creepy, and I was like, I don't want to sing this song. And oh god, yeah, I don't even know like what to say chill about that, besides the fact that I did you guys see? Oh lord. I don't know how I did that. That was crazy though. I really started streaming my own stream in my stream. This is why I'm not allowed to have technology. Why do y'all keep letting me onto the computer at this point? I'm like, now I kinda, like, it's kinda cool. I kinda wanna do it again. I don't know. I won't though. I won't, because that was kind of scary. There we go. All right. Well, new thing unlocked. OHAYOU-PI, what's up? One song I did like, but I misheard the lyrics to. It was Rouge the Bat's theme. And when I was younger, because like I used to listen to this song when I was younger, I guess I was just making up my own lyrics, because I thought in Rouge's song it was I am the freedom. Those are not the lyrics. The lyrics in the name of the song is called Flying Freedom. So she'd be like, Flying Freedom, and I'd be like, oh, that's not what I heard at all. Show the way. I'm excited for that one. Even though there's like one note that I probably won't be able to hit. Like there's one where she goes, flying, flying, freedom. And then she goes, oh. Like I can't. I can't do it. I'm reading the lyrics for Seven Rings in Hand, and I don't remember the stuff in the beginning, But I remember the no such thing as a fate for those who speed. Paths out of time instead of just living it. 7 rings in hand, speed through nights with feet in sand. 7 rings in hand, wonders all under command. That's the, like, oh, like, I don't know why, but that used to be one of my favorite songs back in the day. That used to be one. So it was like, make beliefs reborn, myths and mind reborn. Question all that's known. Legends burned and torn. I don't know why, like, that was such a good one. Oh, thank you so much for popping by. See ya. Thank you, Yasmin. Not, you said vocals. She said, what the vocals? Ooh. Well, yeah, I'm excited for their 7 rings in hand, apparently. That's what it's called. And then, what was it? Sonic. I don't even remember what the name of the song. Oh, is that one called Night of the Wind? I feel like I'm just, oh, Night as in like, because it was Sonic and the Black Knight, Knight with a K, like, yes, that's why I can't find it. I was typing in the wrong, like, the wrong words. I like how the beginning lyrics just, whoa, 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 hey y'all, hey y'all. This one was, I like the instrumental more than the actual song. But I do like the part where it's like each and every one. I don't even remember the chorus. Like, cause I just remember the music goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, and after that, I'm reading. Oh, that one might be a little difficult. I'm like reading the lyrics, and I was just like, I only remember bits and pieces. I only remember a crumb of the song. I don't remember anything beyond the woes and each and every. All right, hold on. Let me test myself with Sonic colors then. The reach for the, I don't know. Sonic, is it called a reach for the stars? Yep, it's called a reach for the stars. Look at me knowing things. Okay, I remember at first I hated this song. Like, I think it was just because it was different, you know, and I hate change. But then I actually liked it, so it was just like the take off at the speed of sound, bright lights and colors all around. I'm running wild, living fast and free. Got no regrets inside of me. Yeah, I used to hate this song. Not looking back, not giving up, Like, you wanna know what made me like this song? You wanna know? So it was actually Brother Yuffie. Brother Yuffie played this song so much. Like, so much, you guys. Like, wake up and it's Sonic colors, lunchtime Sonic colors, dinner table Sonic colors, and I would just be like, bro, give it a rest. And this was like before we had headphones and stuff, and Mama Yuffie was like busy, so she couldn't tell him to turn the crap off. So I just remember sitting there, and then it became an earworm, and like eventually I learned some of the words, and eventually it grew on me. Like genuinely, I hated the song because I remember I'd be like, "The song sucks," and then Brotherly Yuffie would be like, "No, it's a great song. You know, I'm gonna reach for the stars, all the way look pretty far," and I'd be like, "Bro, the song's for dorks." But apparently, I become dork because it's actually not that bad. I think it was just, like I said, at the time it was different. It wasn't like, you know, like Crush 40, and it wasn't all, you know, like Sonic's always kind of had like a, kind of like a rock vibe. So this was just like, I was like, oh, I hate it. And then the game itself made me mad because it was all bright and colorful and everything, you know, granted, Sonic colors, I get it. But I think the biggest thing that made me sad was Shadow's voice, because I think like Shadow had a little cameo at the end and he was like, "I'll help you, Sonic," and I remember being like, "Who's that?" I was like, "That's not my Shadow." I was like, "Whose voice is that?" Like, I was genuinely like, "What did he say? Like, who is that? Whose man is this?" Wait, Cash. Wait, what song did they sing? Hold on. Nope. I'm thinking of Metro Station. Did they sing? Was it them? Yeah, they did sing. Oh gosh, they were so young. Because I remember there was a song called "Party in Your Bedroom." And it was like, "There's a party in your bedroom all night long. There's a lot to talk about you." Like, that was a fun song. Because I remember, like, my brother, my Yuffie and I, they, like, in the video, they, like, throw a flyer or something at someone. And then they're like, "Party at Rick's house." Or whoever's name it was. So we would always throw something at each other and be like, "Party at so-and-so's house." Good times. I miss those good times. Oh my goodness, I miss when I was just so young and full of youth and hope. No, I'm just less young. I'm still young, but like not as young, you know? Because I'm never gonna be as young as 12 again. What was I even doing when I was 12? I don't know, like probably off being weird. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was reading a lot of manga. A lot. Especially shoujo manga. 12 was like my year. And I think it's because a lot of like protagonists in the shoujo manga I was reading at the time, they were like 12. They were like 12 up to like 15. And I remember being like, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna be me one day." And there was literally a manga that I read before going to like I guess like your humans equivalent to high school. So it was called High School Debut, and I remember like like I was studying that book like okay, so like when I go to high school, this is what I have to do. Okay, so I have to act like this, dress like that, you know, like do like this, be like that. And I was just like yeah, this is gonna be great. Spoiler alert, I did none of it. I did none of it. Absolutely none. And then I got to school and I remember just being like, I don't like it here. I did not like it there. It was awkward. I was awkward. Luckily, day one, I had a friend from, I guess, like the human equivalent to middle school, you know, like before the high school. I was like, it's my friend. Well, I'm sorry. I was like, and she was like, ew. And I was like, yippee, somebody I know. She's living in the manga and oh no. Some of the manga that I read was kind of depressing. But there was a manga that I actually got caught like reading in school. And it was Vampire Night. And I know there's a lot of stigma and opinions about Vampire Night. But at the time when I was reading it, all I saw was cute vampire boys. Like, I think there was one, his name might have been Ido. It was either Ado or Ido. And I remember being like, oh, he's an adorable little guy. And I remember like another vampire was just like, you get on my nerves, go play in the sun. And I said, dang. Because like they actually were, you know, like they were the quote unquote night class. So they could only go to school at night. And it was kind of funny because the day class students, which were usually like humans and whatnot, or vampire hunters, they were black. I guess so like you could see them in the daytime. And then the night students were white. I guess so you could see them at night. I don't know. But it looked cool. And the art style was fire. And the theme song for the anime like was lit. So it'd be like Akaku, 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 Yureta, Yume no Hate. Like, oh, I might actually listen to that after this. It was one of, you know, it was one of my introductory, like, because it kind of dealt with slightly more mature themes like death and family issues and you know, stuff. So I was like, ooh, wow, I'm a grown up. And I remember that like the manga had some words in there that I didn't know what they meant. So I remember I would occasionally have to get out my dictionary. Like, yes, that's how old I am, dictionary old. So I would have to get my dictionary and like flip and be like, bro, I don't know what this word means. So I'd be like, well, why didn't you just say that? Then you're like, you know, I would just go back to reading the book, and then I get stuck on another one and be like, shoot. H-A-H-A-H-I-I. Oh, here we go. Ooh, spicy. Wow, that was an insult. Like, that's how things are. Well, like, I had to read manga back in the day. Now I feel like translations aren't as complicated? I don't know. Like, I guess that was also around my edgier phase too, because I was reading that and I was reading Black Butler, aka Kuroshitsuji, which I fell in love with. I love the art style and all the mysteries and, you know, solving the mysteries and stuff and trying to see if I could solve mysteries before CL and Sebastian. And I remember when I finally decided to watch the anime, there was one complaint that I had. Just one. Sebastian's catchphrase in the manga. All right, so in the manga, if you've never read the manga, every time, you know, Sebastian was about to do something or whatever, you know, he says his little catchphrase. But in the manga, Sebastian says, "Oh, that's easy. You see, because I'm just simply one devil of a butler." So, like, I always thought it was cool. Like, oh man, he's one devil of a butler. That's so lit. Like, wow. But then I go and watch the anime, English dub, mind you. I go watch the anime, and then I remember, like, when, you know, because, you know, it was going pretty clear with the book that I was reading. I was like, oh, he's about to say it. He's about to say, "I'm simply one devil of a butler." No, why this man say, "I'm simply one hell of a butler"? I said, excuse me? What? What? You're one what now? What? That's not what the book says. And I remember, like, going back to the book and reading it and be like, okay, no. Yeah, he says one devil of a butler, but why does in the anime says one hell of a butler? Oh no. And I remember being like mad, and I was just like, they translated it wrong. Hold on, let me see if I can. Sebastian Michaelis. Ooh, not whoever this person is. Sorry, Sebastian, that person. Catchphrase. Catch my harp. I'm diming. I'm not diming. So. Alright, so apparently. So Sebastian's most famous catchphrase is, "I'm simply one hell of a butler." The Japanese is, "Watashi wa akuma de shijutsu desu kara." Wait, "Watashi wa akuma de shitsuji desu ka." Oh, desu kara. That's cool. It says, which translates to, "I am a demon and a butler." Okay, well, that's not cool. So, like, imagine if he was just like, "I'm simply a demon and a butler." Like, ooh, we already know. But it says this line is a clever pun on the Japanese word akuma, meaning demon, and the phrase aku made, meaning to the end or only. It says it plays on the idea that despite being a demon, Sebastian is the perfect butler, fulfilling his duties flawlessly. It says in Funimation's dub, the phrase is often rendered as, I'm a devilish, I can't even read that one. "I am a devilishly talented butler." I've never seen that one. I'm a I can't even say that word, even though, well, I'm not a devil, I'm a demon, but I am a devilish fudge. I never knew that this was my kryptonite. Devilishly. I guess I've never actually had to say this word. I am a devilishly talented butler. That's kind of whack. Hello, OHAYOU-PI. Like, imagine if Sebastian said that though. Like, that's kind of whack. I am a fudge, man. Maybe if he said it right, it will sound good. Devilishly. Okay. Devilishly. I am a devilishly talented butler. I have to change my entire accent to be able to say that word. I am a devilishly talented butler. There we go. I just needed to get the mouth placement, I guess. I guess one hell of a butler will do. The Japanese version is cool. Watashi wa akuma de shitsuji desu kara. Cute. It's cute. Devilishly. I'm trying my best. Devilishly. I think I got it. I am a devilishly talented butler. There we go. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Devilishly. I am simply one devilishly adorable princess. Wow, look at me go. No, you guys really sat there and let me struggle through that. Probably like, what the heck? This girl can't talk. Apparently not. Like, this was news to me. But like I said, I've never had to say that word. It's kind of like, you guys ever go to spell something that you don't spell at all? So then you're looking at it and you're like, is this right? I don't know, because I've never spelt this word. And now I don't know how to talk. Because I just said a word really weird. I said, now I don't know how to say this word. Y'all, I think I think I'm cooked. I think it's because of all the studying I've been doing. That and between Amy Rose's theme song, I have this K-pop song stuck in my head. And it's because it's just funny. The guy just goes, horse, horse, horse. Yeah. Horse, horse, horse. 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 Like, that's that's the part that's stuck in my head. Also, I just can't today. I cannot today. Oh, I guess before I end stream, I do have a question. I have a question, you know, but I'll probably put it over in the what is that thing? The community tab too. So I asked the people on Discord. I said, hey, say if you know, like in the very, very far future or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Say if I decided, you know, to make two or three very small pieces of Euphenia Himemin merch, what would you guys be interested in, you know? So far I can read you guys the answers to that. So I asked that, and we have Euphenia keychain. So you guys want a keychain with the little mascot, the little bird, you know. You guys want a keychain with yourselves on it. It sounds cute. So we also have the second on the keychain, but somebody said a charm of Euphy or the Euphians, like a pin, you know, like with the, you know, like what are they called? I'm mad because I was just researching it. Enamel pins. There we go. Enamel pins. You know, so something like that. But, and then they also threw in the option of possible stickers. So, take your time. I want you to think about your answer too. I feel like those are some pretty good ones. You know, like you can never really go wrong with stickers. I feel like you can never really go wrong with like keychains, especially like cute double-sided keychains. Like those, you know, those are pretty lit. So let me know your thoughts. I will post it over on the community tab. So I think I've yapped enough for the both of us so far. But I'll be seeing you guys Friday or Saturday. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. I don't know. I don't know which one. Really, it depends. Cause like Mommy Yuffie and me are supposed to be doing some stuff, and I think we're supposed to be doing a family thing on Sunday. So that's what, yeah. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming to my quick little yap session. But I just wanted to talk to you guys really quick because I missed talking to you guys on Monday, so I want to make up for it. But until then, I'll see you all in the next stream. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of your week. I hope that it goes by smoothly. And I will see you guys next time. OHAYOU-PI.